Before the heavy curtains of night fully close, and before you ask your mind to let go of the day, come with me to a place where the clocks have no hands. It is a quiet sanctuary built of warm stone and ancient wood, hidden deep within a valley of gentle mists. Here, there is no rush, no list of things to be done, and no demand on your time. There is only the soft rhythm of your own breath and the inviting glow of a single lantern waiting to guide you home. The journey begins on a path covered in soft moss, cushioned and green, winding its way through a forest that is already asleep. The air here is cool and sweet, smelling of damp earth and pine needles that have been warmed by the afternoon sun and now release their scent into the evening air. Above you, the branches of great, protective oaks weave together like a ceiling of lace, filtering the moonlight into pools of silver upon the ground. You are walking slowly, not because you are tired, but because the beauty of this place asks you to linger. With every step, you feel the weight of the waking world lifting off your shoulders, replaced by a sensation of lightness and ease. Ahead, through a gap in the trees, you see a small, welcoming cottage nestled against the side of a gentle hill. It is a storybook cottage, with a roof thatched thick against the weather, and walls made of river stones that have been smoothed by centuries of wind and rain. From the round window, a golden light spills out, warm and buttery, painting the path ahead with an invitation to come inside and rest. You can see smoke rising lazily from the chimney, a thin gray ribbon curling up into the starlit sky, vanishing into the vast, quiet universe above. As you draw closer, the sound of the forest changes. The wind whispers through the leaves, a soft hush sound, like the earth itself is soothing you. A small stream nearby trickles over pebbles, a melodic, rhythmic bubbling that matches the slowing beat of your heart. You reach the heavy oak door of the cottage. It is solid and strong, with iron hinges that look as though they have guarded this sanctuary for 1,000 years. There is no lock. This place is always open to those who seek rest. You reach out and press your hand against the wood. It is warm, radiating the heat from the hearth inside. You push gently, and the door swings open without a creak, welcoming you into the embrace of the room beyond. The air inside is thick with comfort, smelling of dried lavender, beeswax, and the faint, sweet aroma of vanilla. It is a scent that instantly makes your eyelids feel heavy, a scent that whispers of safety and sleep. You step over the threshold, and as the door closes softly behind you, the sounds of the outside world fade away completely, leaving you wrapped in a blanket of absolute peace. Now that you are inside, the warmth wraps around you like a heavy, soft quilt. The room is bathed in the glow of a stone fireplace, where a fire burns low and steady. The logs are thick oak, burning with a slow, mesmerizing amber light, crackling softly every now and then, a sound that feels like a reassuring pat on the back. The light from the fire dances on the walls, casting long, gentle shadows that sway and lull. You look around the room. It is filled with shelves that reach from the floor to the exposed wooden beams of the ceiling. But these shelves do not hold books. Instead, they are filled with glass jars and lanterns of all shapes and sizes. Some are tall and slender, others round and stout. Inside each jar, a small light flickers. These are the gathered moments of quiet joy, preserved here in this sanctuary. The light they cast is not bright or harsh. It is a dim, sleepy luminescence, like fireflies in a jar on a summer evening. In the center of the room stands a large, overstuffed armchair, upholstered in velvet the color of midnight blue. It looks impossibly soft, deep enough to sink into and disappear. Next to it is a small wooden table, and on that table sits a steaming mug of tea, waiting just for you. Steam curls from the mug in lazy spirals, dancing in the firelight. You walk toward the chair, your feet making no sound on the thick woolen rug that covers the floor. The rug is patterned with vines and leaves, woven in shades of sage and forest green, making it feel as though the forest floor has continued inside, only softer and warmer. You can feel the heat of the fire on your skin now, thawing any last chill that might have clung to you from the outside. As you reach the chair, you notice a blanket draped over the arm. It is knitted from the softest yarn, a creamy white color, thick and chunky. You run your fingers over the texture of the wool. It feels like a cloud captured and spun into thread. You realize how tired your legs are, how much your body is asking to sit, to stop, to simply be. The chair invites you. The fire warms you. The gentle lights in the jars watch over you with a silent, twinkling vigil. You turn and slowly lower yourself into the chair. The cushions accept you, molding perfectly to your shape, supporting your back, your shoulders, your neck. You let out a long, slow exhale, a breath you feel you have been holding all day. The tension in your muscles begins to unravel, knot by knot, as the support of the chair holds you completely. You are safe here. You are warm. There is nowhere else you need to be. As you settle deeper into the velvet chair, you reach out and wrap your hands around the warm mug of tea. The ceramic is smooth and heated, sending a comforting warmth into your palms and up through your wrists. You bring the mug closer to your face and inhale. The steam carries the scent of chamomile, honey, and a hint of cinnamon. It is a fragrance that speaks to the deepest parts of your mind, telling you that it is time to slow down. You take a small sip. The liquid is the perfect temperature, warm and soothing as it flows down, warming you from the inside out. With every sip, you feel a wave of relaxation spreading through your chest and stomach. It is as if the tea is melting away the worries of the day, dissolving them until there is nothing left but a quiet stillness. Across the room, near the fireplace, you notice movement. It is the keeper of this sanctuary. She is an elderly woman with silver hair braided loosely over her shoulder, wearing a long dress of soft gray linen. She moves with a grace that defies age, silent and deliberate. She does not speak, but she offers you a gentle smile, a smile that reaches her eyes, which crinkle at the corners with kindness. Her presence is not intrusive. Rather, it feels like the presence of a guardian, someone who is there simply to ensure your rest is undisturbed. She moves to the shelves of lights, picking up a small cloth. Slowly, Rhythmically, she begins to polish the glass of the jars. Swish, swish, pause. The sound is hypnotic. Swish, swish, pause. She is tending to the lights, caring for the quiet moments, just as she is caring for you by providing this space. You watch her hands move. They are gentle hands, capable hands. The rhythm of her work syncs with the ticking of a grandfather clock standing in the corner. The clock's pendulum swings back and forth, a slow, steady heartbeat of the room. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It is a slow tempo, much slower than the clocks in the outside world. Here, time stretches out, becoming long and thin and unimportant. You allow your eyes to drift from the keeper to the fire, then to the shelves, and finally back to the steam rising from your cup. Your eyelids are beginning to feel heavy, deliciously heavy. It takes effort to keep them open, and you realize you don't have to. You can let them drop. You can let them close for a moment, just to rest them. The room will still be here. The warmth will still be here. The keeper will watch over you. With your eyes half closed, you listen to the subtle symphony of the cottage. The fire shifts, a log settling deeper into the ash with a soft grumbling sound. The wind outside brushes against the thick stone walls, a muffled, distant hum that only emphasizes how sheltered you are inside. The rain has begun to fall, a gentle tapping against the window pane. Tap, tap, tap. It is the lullaby of nature, a sound that wraps the cottage in a cocoon of water and mist. You pull the chunky white blanket up over your legs, tucking it in around your waist. The wall is soft against your hands, and the weight of it is grounding. It feels like a hug, steady and reassuring. You lean your head back against the high wingback of the chair. The velvet is cool against your cheek at first, then quickly warms to your skin. The keeper moves to a shelf near the window. She selects a jar that glows with a soft lavender light. She holds it up, inspecting it with care. As you watch the light swirl inside the glass, you feel a memory surfacing. Not a specific event, but a feeling. The feeling of a summer twilight when the air turns purple and the first stars appear. The feeling of cool grass beneath bare feet. The feeling of the world quieting down after a long, hot day. She places the jar back on the shelf, and the lavender light seems to pulse slowly, expanding and contracting like a breathing lung. You find your own breathing matching this rhythm. Inhale slowly, watch the light brighten. Exhale slowly, watch the light dim. In and out, deeper and deeper. The knot in your shoulders loosens completely. Your hands resting in your lap curl naturally, fingers relaxed and still. Your legs feel heavy, sinking further into the cushions. The sensation of heaviness is pleasant, a sign that your body is ready to shut down, ready to repair and restore itself. The rain intensifies slightly, the tapping becoming a steady drum roll on the roof. It is a white noise that fills every corner of your mind, washing away any stray thoughts. There is no room for worry here. The rain washes it all away, leaving only the present moment. This chair, this warmth, this peace. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The keeper now moves to the fireplace. She takes a small handful of dried herbs from a wooden bowl on the mantel and sprinkles them over the glowing embers. A new scent rises to join the lavender and wood smoke, sage and sweet grass, earthy and grounding. The smoke curls up the chimney, carrying with it a sense of ancient magic. She turns and looks at you again, her expression one of infinite patience. She knows you are tired. She knows the journey has been long. She nods once, a slow dip of her chin, giving you permission to let go even further. You allow your attention to drift to the shadows in the corners of the room. They are not scary shadows. They are soft, velvety pockets of darkness where sleep hides. They seem to be growing, stretching out their arms to embrace the room, dimming the light gently. The fire is burning down now to a bed of glowing coals, a deep, pulsing red that is easier on your tired eyes. Your body feels like it is made of sand, loose and heavy. If you tried to lift your arm, it would take great effort, and you have no desire to make that effort. The stillness is delicious. It is a luxury to simply sit and do nothing, to let the world spin on without your help. You listen to the grandfather clock again. Tick, tock. The space between the ticks seems to be getting longer. Tick, tock. Time is slowing down, unspooling like a ball of yarn rolling across the floor. The concept of hours and minutes fades away. There is only now. The keeper sits in a rocking chair on the other side of the hearth. She begins to rock, a tiny, rhythmic creak that blends with the rain. Back and forth, back and forth. It is the motion of a cradle, the motion of the ocean, the motion of being held. You feel yourself swaying internally with the rhythm, a gentle rocking of your soul that soothes the nervous system and quiets the mind. Your eyes close fully now. It feels too good to keep them open. Behind your eyelids, you see the afterimage of the warm fire, a soft orange glow that slowly fades into a peaceful, starry black. You are drifting, floating on the edge of sleep, tethered only by the sound of the rain and the creak of the rocking chair. In this state of quiet drift, your other senses heighten slightly, becoming attuned to the comfort around you. You feel the texture of the velvet chair against your arms, the millions of tiny fibers that make up the fabric, soft as the fur of a sleeping cat. You feel the warmth of the wool blanket pressing down on your legs, a gentle weight that grounds you to the earth. You feel the air in the room, still and warm, brushing against your cheek. The rain outside has settled into a steady, whispering drizzle. It sounds like a secret being told to the trees. The cottage is an island of warmth in a sea of cool night air. You imagine the forest outside, the leaves drinking in the rain, the moss soaking it up like a sponge, the animals tucked away in their burrows and nests, all sleeping, all safe. You are part of this great natural hibernation. A thought tries to enter your mind, a reminder of tomorrow, perhaps, or a worry from yesterday. But here, in the keeper's cottage, thoughts are like smoke. You watch the thought form, and then you watch it dissipate, rising up the chimney and vanishing into the night. It has no power here. It cannot touch you. You let it go, and then you let the next one go, and the next. Your breathing is so slow now, so shallow and easy. You don't have to control it. Your body knows exactly what to do. It knows how to rest. It has been waiting for this moment all day. Every cell in your body is sighing with relief, thanking you for this pause, for this stillness. The keeper stops rocking. The room becomes even quieter. The only sound is the fire's faint hiss and the rain. She stands up slowly and moves toward a small door at the back of the room. She opens it, revealing a bedroom bathed in moonlight. She turns to you and, without words, invites you to move from the chair to the bed. Though your body is heavy, you feel a desire for that horizontal rest, for the softness of pillows and sheets. You slowly, languidly begin to rise from the chair. You move like a diver moving through deep water, slow, fluid, weightless. The blanket slides from your lap, but the warmth stays with you. You walk slowly across the rug, your steps silent. You enter the small bedroom. It is a simple room, pure and uncluttered. The walls are white plaster, glowing faintly blue from the moonlight pouring in through a large window. The window looks out over the valley, where the mist has risen to blanket the world in white. In the center of the room is a bed that looks like a cloud. It is piled high with pillows and covered with a duvet that looks impossibly fluffy and soft. The sheets are crisp, cool cotton, smelling of wind and sunshine. You approach the bed, feeling the call of sleep bawling at you, a gentle magnetism that is impossible to resist. You sit on the edge of the bed. The mattress sinks under you, soft yet supportive. You lift your legs and swing them onto the bed, sliding under the heavy duvet. As you lie back, your head meets the pillow, and you let out a long, shuddering sigh of pure comfort. The pillow cradles your head perfectly. The duvet settles over you, heavy and protective. The coolness of the sheets against your skin is refreshing, a perfect contrast to the warmth of the living room. You wiggle your toes, feeling the fabric, finding the perfect spot. You stretch your legs out, feeling your spine decompress, feeling the muscles in your back lengthen and relax. Through the window, you can see the moon, full and bright, watching
silent guardian. The rain has stopped now, leaving behind a dripping stillness. Drip, drip, from the eaves of the roof. It is a slow, hypnotic metronome. You feel a wave of relaxation start at the top of your head. It feels like warm oil flowing slowly down. It smooths out your forehead, relaxing the tiny muscles around your eyes. It flows down your cheeks, unclenching your jaw. Your tongue falls away from the roof of your mouth. Your face is completely expressionless, completely at rest. The wave flows down your neck, into your shoulders. You feel your shoulders drop an inch deeper into the mattress. The burden you carry is gone. The wave flows down your arms, past your elbows, into your wrists and hands. Your fingers curl softly. Your arms feel like dead weight sinking into the bed.
The wave of relaxation continues its journey. It flows through your chest, slowing your heart rate to a gentle, sleeping rhythm. Thump, thump, slow and steady. It flows into your stomach, unclogging any tightness, leaving you feeling soft and open. It moves into your hips, the heavy center of your body, anchoring you to the bed. You feel your hips sinking down, down, down into the mattress. It flows into your thighs, large muscles that have carried you all day, now turning to liquid. It flows through your knees, your calves, your ankles. Finally, the wave reaches your feet and toes. You feel a pleasant tingling sensation as the last bit of tension leaves your body, draining out of your toes and into the nothingness. You are completely limp. You are completely heavy. You are completely safe. The keeper appears in the doorway for a brief moment. She does not enter. She simply checks to see that you are settled. She raises her hand and makes a small gesture. The moon outside seems to dim slightly, the light in the room softening to a deep, dark twilight. She blows out the candle she is holding, and the darkness becomes a velvety curtain, wrapping you in its embrace. Sleep now, her voice whispers in your mind, though she does not speak aloud. The lights will keep watch. You turn onto your side, curling up into your favorite sleeping position. The duvet tucks around you, creating a warm pocket of air. You are a seed in the earth, a bear in a cave, a star in the sky. You are suspended in safety. The silence of the room is not empty, it is full of peace. It is a silence that supports you. You listen to your own breathing, in and out. It sounds like the ocean waves, gentle and rolling. As you lie there, hovering on the border of sleep, your mind begins to wander into the realm of dreams. You are no longer in the cottage, but floating on a raft of soft clouds. The sky above is a canvas of deep indigo.
sprinkled with diamond stars that twinkle in time with your heartbeat. You float gently, drifting on a stream of air. There is no wind, only a gentle current that carries you toward a horizon of rest. You look down and see the forest below, the cottage with its faint smoke, the winding path, all becoming smaller and smaller. You are leaving the physical world behind. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this body that allows you to experience the world, and for this mind that allows you to dream. But now both body and mind are shutting down. The connection between thought and thinker is loosening. Words are losing their meaning, becoming just soft sounds. Sleep, the word floats by like a feather. Drift, dream. You are sinking deeper now. The cloud raft dissolves, and you are floating in the warm, dark space of deep rest. It is a space of healing. Here, your body repairs itself. Here, your mind sorts through the memories of the day, filing them away, clearing the space for tomorrow. You feel a warmth in your chest, a glowing ember of contentment. You have nowhere to go. You have nothing to do. You are free, free to sleep, free to let go. The darkness is not black. It is a deep, rich purple swirling slowly. It is the color of the back of your eyelids. It is the color of deep ocean water. You surrender to it. You let it pull you down, deeper and deeper.
You are now at the very door of sleep. The door is open, and a warm, inviting darkness spills out. You step through, leaving everything else behind. The sounds fade into silence. The feelings fade into stillness. The thoughts fade into nothing. You are just a gentle rhythm of breath in the dark. In, out, deeper, softer, heavier. The keeper of the lights has done her work. The cottage stands guard in the waking world, waiting for your return. But for now, you belong to the night. You belong to the stars. You belong to the quiet. Sleep comes to you now, not as a stranger, but as an old friend. It wraps its arms around you and pulls you close. You sink into the oblivion of rest, a deep, dreamless, restorative slumber. Rest now. Sleep now. Good night.